Good morning, everyone, and long time no see. I am Rabbit, and welcome to episode 113 of Let's Play Jade Cocoon 2. Oh my goodness, my loves. It has been about a month, I think, since we've gotten an episode of Jade Cocoon 2 recorded. If you guys have been following me on Facebook or Twitter, you are well aware that there have just been so many changes. The most notable being that my husband and I moved from Colorado to Wisconsin. So it was quite the arduous process, but I will talk to you a bit more about that as we get into today's recording session. So let's actually quickly dive right in. I had mentioned in our previous episode that I was thinking of going back to some of the old forests because I discovered randomly that we could revisit the ones that we've sort of, I suppose, reopened, if you will, now that we've restored light and power to their respective orbs. But I didn't end up going to the wind forest like I suggested I would in order just to mix some eggs and dilly-dally a little bit, because as I was getting ready to do a later, mini off-camera session, I had gotten a private message from, I believe, Clarissa is the individual who sent me a message, and she was saying, hey, if you're going to go back, you should wait and do it on camera, at least initially, because you can run into the people whose hearts you've purified from darkness and sort of talk to them. So that's pretty cool. I guess it makes sense then why we are able to revisit the forest. I'm assuming that we'll find them in the level 1 areas for each of the elemental forests. So let's go ahead and get started. She didn't tell me any more than that. Again, thank you for a semi-spoiler-free explanation of why I should wait, Clarissa. Let's go ahead and just go in order. We'll start with Windbound. So I'm guessing we're going to run into Gil and maybe talk a little bit about what he had been feeling, and I don't know, maybe he'll apologize, maybe he won't, I don't know, but it'll still be interesting just to see what he does have to say. This is also good. Oh god, I really don't feel like fighting these stupid level 1 critters. Not at all. Okay, yeah, see, this guy knows what's up. Just see us, run away, please. So let's head in here, nothing. But anyway, as I was starting to say, what's kind of cool about all of this is that it means we can revisit well, I guess I should stop myself because the water orb is the last one we need to fix.
Well, if it isn't Master Kahu.
Dr. Gil, Yamu, are you all right?
All right. Not. I'm starving. So hungry.
Oh my, we were in quite a pinch. Couldn't get out of the forest. And Yamu here was getting so hungry. He keeps putting anything into his mouth.
Want to eat anything.
No matter what, I guess eating comes first.
Anyway, you saved us. Come on, Yamu. Let's go home and have some dinner.
Dinner! Yamu! Can't wait!
Could they really have not found anything in here to consume? Well, as I was starting to say, I was getting a little ahead of myself and excited at the thought that we could go back to the water forest and get some of those MP back books and HP back books and all those other fun things, but I suddenly realized the water orb is the one we saved for last, so that kind of is not good. I guess I should have done that one first, but I didn't even know we could come back to these original forests, so it is fine. Let's talk to them one more time, and then what I'll do is I'll just cut the camera and bring you guys back when we're at each of the elemental level 1 areas so that we can, I guess, go and visit with Wu and Nam, and then we'll go and we'll visit with the Sweet Knights. Probably just Kokona, but I don't know, maybe we'll run into Choco, Vanilla, and Cinnamon as well.
It was you, Master Kahu, who unsealed the forest. I believed in you, Master Kahu, so I was not worried at all.
You fucking liar. Does he not realize that we knew what was in his heart? Maybe for the people that have been trapped in the forest, even though they had these thoughts inside and their hearts had been consumed by dark Kalma, maybe they themselves did not realize that we could see into the depths of their soul and what they truly were sort of harboring in there. I don't know. That's interesting. I think that's crazy that he said that. We knew you were salty, Gil. Like, who are you trying to lie to? Anyway, you guys, I will go ahead and cut the camera here. I guess I should apologize. I know my voice is raspy. It seems like every other recording session I'm kind of sick, but this time I'm not sick. I think it's just from all the talking that I've been doing because the last week has been so nutty, or I really should say the last 10 days, so it's been a little bit more than just a week span. But as I already noted in our intro, I will talk to you guys all about that once we are actually in the new dark water forest and exploring, and we have kind of that downtime while we're grinding and making our way through. So I will see you in just a moment, and I guess let's just hit up whatever elemental forest the level 1 area is next. I think fire is next, maybe it's earth. Either way, I'll see you there. Okie dokie, here we are in Earth Erosion 1, and before we go ahead and head into the various ogre vines to see which are the sweet knights we run into, I wanted to share with you guys that while I was just already over there in the wind area, I ran to the second island after the area we were in. I don't even remember what it was called. Wind Patina? I think is what it was called. Anyway, I had a shitty egg. I think it was just a Gabnock egg, something like that, that I ended up merging with one of the Hellfire books. So I found a mixing plant and I got a Dick Buggick, and I swear, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. I didn't come up with the name, so I will not be held responsible for the dick jokes. Like, really, you guys, you had to know we were going to pronounce it like this. Maybe it's supposed to be Dyke Buggick, but no, we're going to go with Dick Buggick. I'm pretty sure this is new and we've never encountered this before. So that's why I was saying at the end of our last episode that I think now is a good time to try to merge some eggs, especially since we have special books that, you know, we haven't encountered before since we're in those upper level dark forests. You guys know what I'm saying. Like the Hellfire book, for example, I'm pretty sure we never encountered these even in the final area of our normal fire forest. So anyway, I just thought it was a good idea. I'm going to try to grab some more eggs and just do some standard mixing. But at this point, it doesn't matter too much just because I don't really think we're in the position to worry about collecting every single divine beast that we can find. Like, oh my goodness, you guys, I don't have time for it. I'm sure you don't care enough to see me try to complete a collection. We're just going to run through this game and try to actually beat it. I think that's the priority for me anyway. We are not aiming for anything even remotely close to 100% completion. And pardon me, my voice is dying there. I was mentioning to you guys just before we took a little pause break to have me bring us all here in the Earth area. And I was saying that, you know, my voice, I feel like every other recording session, it's gone, or it's here and then it's gone.
Hey there. Hi, Kahu.
Kokona, you okay?
How could I be okay? My beast hunters are suddenly way out of shape. I was scared stiff that we'd be trapped forever in the forest. I couldn't stand thinking that we'd lose precious time in this place.
Just like you, Kokona.
Huh? Don't give me that. I'm me. Me! Of course I am.
Yep, Kokona. You're Kokona, all right. I'm so glad.
What are you so glad about? How gross.
Really, Kokona? You're gonna act like a bitch after we saved you? Like, why is she suddenly being so unfriendly? And she used to be the cool one. Well, I guess in a sense, maybe she got her confidence back and that's what they're trying to do with this conversation. I'm not too sure.
Aren't there people trapped in the other forests? You gotta go and save them.
I don't know, that was kind of a weird encounter with her, not going to lie. Kind of lackluster. I was expecting her to at least express some sort of gratitude. I don't know, I guess Kokona's not feeling it, you guys. But as I was saying, I feel like my voice is here and then it's gone and then it's here and then it's gone. So I apologize if it is difficult to hear me and if I am clearing my throat a lot. I might have to just make some hot tea in order to get through today's sets of videos, which will be a lot since we are so behind. You guys can rest assured we're going to knock out at least 4 episodes, if not 5. But anyway, you guys know the drill. Another pause break and I will bring you back when we are in the level 1 area of the Fire Forest. Ah, what a blast from the past. Here we are in Fire Spy, picking up shitty stones. No big deal. I need to go to the shop anyway, especially now that Kokona gave us this shirt. And I think we already have one of these, so I might save this for mixing. As you guys may recall when I was showing you how we got like the mint fan, and we have a couple other things for the different Sweet Nights girls. They're really great for mixing. So I might just save the Kokona shirt for that. Selling it doesn't seem that wise at this point. We're not really strapped for cash, or at least I don't feel too hard pressed for money. Please go away. Oh my god. Well, we've seen it said before that Augs are a bit pig-headed and they will not back down from a fight, even though it's obvious that it's game over for them. But you know what? I can appreciate that in someone, in our opponents. They're strong-willed, right? So that's got to count for something. Okay, here we go. Oh, nobody. Well, I think this is the last ogre vine, so I think we know what to expect from this.
Yo, no, you alright? Huh? Like, did something happen? What? The forest was sealed. Huh? Sealed? And? So what? So, you can't go from the temple to the forest or get back, see? Well, now I get it. That's why it was so quiet.
You mean you were always in the forest?
Huh? Sure. Sealed, huh? Now I get it. I didn't even notice.
Really, that's it. So we're not going to talk to Wu, who is the person who was super salty from the get-go. But I can see what they're doing here with Nam. It's kind of like he's a changed person and he's been training so hard. So for him, he's like, I don't give a fuck. I can survive. I can eat shit in the forest. I don't have to go back to the temple every 30 seconds like all these other pussies running around. So that's kind of cool, but does Wu not have anything to say?
Oh, it's you, Wu. In the Forest of Darkness?
Yep, I know.
Huh? Really? But we still haven't said anything.
Once battling a disciple of darkness, Levant touched the darkness in people's hearts. You too met me in the Forest of Darkness, right? So you learned of my true feelings. Is that not true?
Yes, it was just like that.
I thought so. It was not a dream. Aren't you surprised? But those too are my true feelings. Well, I have no intention of turning on you, but truth is truth.
Forget it. Anyway, I understand.
That's it. You certainly do know.
Hey guys, what were you just talking about? Sorry. It's a secret. But that's no fair.
How big of a secret could it be? Nam ended up showing up anyway and kind of made Wu snap out of his little bitch fit.
Oh, I just remembered. I had a dream with you guys in it. It was a weird dream. What was it? Guess I forgot. Oh well. Tell me when you remember again.
Okay, as an aside, that has to be the cutest portrait we've seen of Nam, and I don't think he's ever struck that pose before. That was adorable.
Steady, son. I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
Okay, well, thanks, Wu. All right, guys, so that wasn't as spectacular as I was thinking. Again, many thanks to Clarissa for the private message, just encouraging me to come back here on camera and to visit with the folks here. So it wasn't really what I was expecting, I guess, but, you know, whatever, that's fine. So let's go to the Room of Life together. Let's hatch our Dick Bugger. That name, you guys. Why would they do this? I'm going to be kind of salty, though, if we have seen it before, but I was pretty excited when we ran into it. So here we go. Dick Buggick. Let's see what's inside. And I might spend a bit of time putzing around, grabbing some of the shitty eggs that I just have stashed in my storage unit. But we'll see. I don't know if I really... Oh, it's a blue bug. What? So what I'm guessing, you guys, is that every single Divine Beast model probably has an element form or an element variance if that makes sense. So there should be 4 different kinds of the bugs that look like Kai, let's just say, or maybe 4 different kinds of the bugs that look like Vera. That's kind of cool. Well, oh my gosh, you guys, shit, I don't even know. I hadn't even been thinking of names. So let's go with something, since this is such a cool blue bug, watch its final form be something totally ratchet and ugly, and the blue won't fit it at all. But let's give it something with flair. How about, let's do Eladio. Yes, that is spicy, that has character, just like this creature here. So let's welcome Eladio to the fray. I have no idea what it's going to do or what it's going to look like, but that's okay with me. So nobody should be at level 20. I believe we checked this out together in the past. This is so crazy. Huh. Guys, my mind is a little bit blown with this thing. I don't even know. And he's like right in the middle too. I'm not sure what this thing's gonna grow up to be, but we'll check it out later. So I guess I'll go ahead and just part ways with you guys here so we don't waste too much more time. I'm probably not going to go back to the win area and fuck with eggs just because whatever, don't want to deal with it. I'm ready for us to go into the dark water forest in our upcoming episode, and maybe it will revolve around Cure, I'm assuming. What I'm hoping though is that once we're done there, we still will have the opportunity to go back to the original water forest, so the non-dark versions, and see if we can have some sort of conversation with her. I'm assuming she's not actually dead, even though it looked like we had killed her when we had finished up that part of the story and that part of the game, but I guess it'll all unfold over our next couple of episodes. So either way, thank you very much for watching. I will be fully restocked when we come back together after having visited Kiki Knack's shop, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. So thank you as always. I am your host, Rabbit. This is my Let's Play of Jade Cocoon 2. I appreciate your patience as I have been moving. In our upcoming episode, I will give you all of the details, so sorry if I gave you that teaser, oh my gosh, the last month has been crazy and so much has transpired, and then I didn't tell you anything about it. So don't worry, we will chat all about my life as soon as we resume in our upcoming video. So I will see you there, my friends.